Magical realism can be found in art of all types, such as that of K. Erasmus Nielsen and his fanciful illustrations. His slender, fairy-like figures, bold use of color, and exaggerated incorporation of pattern give his watercolor illustrations a fanciful feel. However, they portray much more than fables and fairy tales. They twist fantasy and human nature in a whimsical way. For my own piece, I portrayed the short story My Life with the Wave by Octavio Paz. In the story, a man falls deeply in love and becomes infatuated with a wave. However, as magical realism often does, the wave symbolizes something more than just a wave. The narrator goes to great lengths to describe the beauty and almost sensuality of the wave. Her presence changed my life. Her presence was a going and coming of caresses, of murmurs, of kisses. But he then proceeds to describe her polar opposite side. She also became black and bitter. In a literal form, one can take this as a wave, the ocean, the tide, but can also take it as something more but quite parallel, a woman. In my piece, the subject is a woman, or the wave. It seems at first that there are two women in the picture. However, if the viewer looks, they can see and discover that they are connected as one. They share the same face. However, one is welcoming, beautiful, and almost seductive, just as tranquil water can be, while the other looks bitter, vicious, and cold, just like a rising tide. As a medium, I chose watercolor like Nielsen, and used Sharpie to draw on pattern. Like Nielsen, I did not paint as much dimension, and I accentuated the feminine figure by making it longer and leaner, like a wave. I incorporated magic by giving her green, mermaid-like hair that stretches and twirls about her in a swirling pattern. The allegorical nature of my piece leads the viewer to look beyond what they see at first, and discover the story beneath. Through this, I hope to achieve a similar magical effect like that of Nielsen's illustrations.